Mouse Henry was talking from the start of the season how he'd love to get him back. There's a goal, the first one of the game, tucked in by Dewey Porter. We've talked about Atwood and Weiss and Tommy Montour, but it's Dewey Porter that makes the nice little sub shot. Bury that one. Van Every on top of him. Van Every gets the ball as it bounces loose. All alone for the goal is Blue Hill. And that's just forechecking pressure by Ohsweken, not giving up on a ball. And right now, they're just look like they're outworking Ohsweken or Barrie going after the loose ball. So hustle out or Montour, if he'd gotten it half a step earlier, he's going to tuck it into the empty net. But a great play by Donnelly. There's the pass. What a pass! What a goal! Travis Hill, the captain, tucks it home on a beautiful pass by Roger Weiss.
Bring it past Donnelly. There's Travis all alone.
There's just nobody near him.
Yeah.
And you can't really blame your goaltender when you see how open he is. There's Scott. He's going up top to Latimer. Latimer behind the back. Teeter's going to shoot. Scores! That one will count. No question about it. Mike Teeter has the Barrie Blizzard on the board.
Not going to go past him in here. They were able to get him moving and put it between the legs.
Nice little behind the back flip from Latimer. And Henhock he's pretty set by the time Teeter takes this shot. But you can see he does manage to sneak it, as you said, between the stick on his stick to slow down that. And here comes Mike Maudsley the other way. He's got Jason Crawford with him, but Maudsley's going all the way himself. Scores! Good decision. I thought he might want to pass ahead to Crawford, but he just accelerated and showed why he can be dangerous in the transition game. All knocked loose, but Wes McDonald there to scoop it up. Good work by Montour. But Mike Gillen driving to the net. Double teamed. He gets the shot off and stepped in the crease. Peter passes it over to Shane Scott. Scott's going to pass it back to Teeter. He's on the crease. Scores! And they are tied up. Nice little tuck shot by Teeter.
So we'll see here the referees will use I believe it's the 60-second.
He's pointing to his foot, so I assume it's tape that he wants around the toe cap. But what a play by Teeter. There it is. The cut to the net. You see Griffiths just draws the one man away just enough, but still they're both there. Oh, that's the no goal call on Gillen, actually, the earlier one. Looks like he's just barely. Great spot. Here we're going to close in tight, and you can see, that's like an inch on the line.
Yeah, a good gutsy call by Zab. A lot of referees will let that go because it's close. It's a nice goal. They don't want to, take the momentum away. But you know what? Good for him for actually making that call. That's good enough. We're
that's plenty close enough. We do have a shot of it that we may get a look at, but apparently it is a very good call. So Barrie rightfully on the power play. They score. Connor Latimer from straight up top. Teeter up top, and Latimer is just going to stand there. He's got lots of space. Tom Montour just kind of lazily poking the stick out instead of getting out on him. And Latimer takes advantage to rip it home.
They didn't really remember the penalty the shooter on that one.
No. So. Here's Atwood. Yeah, getting a stick on the stick of Donnelly while he's in the crease. Crawford brings it over to A.J. Masson. Again, Masson joining the Blizzard for his first game of the season. There's a nice pass in front of the goal. Jason Crawford and A.J. Masson work the two-man game to perfection.
They're coming on strong, and Demons are winning the loose balls, but Barrie, putting the ball behind Henhock.
That's a textbook pick and roll by Mike Maudsley.
They caught the Demons flat-footed, and they weren't moving, and the cutter was able to just cut through unscathed.
Yeah, Maudsley just seals very well. We didn't get to see it on that replay. Gives it right back to Teeter. Now he'll drive low, take the hard shot, and scores.
Wow.
Third goal of the game for Mike Teeter. Be interesting to see exactly where this ball goes in. See if we can see it on this angle. Yeah, it was near side, just in between Henhock and the post. And that's a great shot by Mike Teeter. Big scramble off the faceoff. There's the shot near side. Oh, nice little move by Roger Weiss. Scores! Oh my goodness. Roger Weiss, known primarily as an outside shooter, was rejuvenated when he started playing in the CLAX a couple of years ago, and that is the kind of move he can make. That's a great move.
I think it's just the adrenaline injection that the Demons needed going into the fourth quarter.
Look at that footwork. just, oh, that was close on the edge of the crease.
Again, Blair Ferguson there to make the call. I think he got it right.
They've got everyone right so far tonight. Yeah, absolutely. He was outside the crease. We're going to see it. This left foot plants, and it's outside.
Yep.
Just, but the other angle showed you there was some green space.
Yep.
Nice dive. Now the ball comes up top to Masson. Teeter has it. Looked for Masson cutting through, but Dewey Porter picked him up nicely, so he goes to the cutter. There's a shot and a goal. Daryl Robertson with the pass from Brad Levick tucks it home.
Hurt them on defense, only having the 4 guys down there. See Atwood at the top of your screen breaking out.
Yeah, I mean, there are times when that creates all kinds of scoring chances for them, but he is gone as that pass is made.
Blair Ferguson right on top of that has the call. We'll get the replay in a minute, but I have no doubt he got the right call again.
Montour wide open, stopped, behind the back, scores! Roger Weiss. He's been pretty quiet except for one beautiful pass for an assist earlier in the night, but not quiet there.
And that type of goal can be just what the Demons needed, and it can also break the back of the Barrie Blizzard, so we'll see what comes back here.
Chris Atwood over on the far side, waiting for a pass, gets it. Back to Johnson, he can score from there, does so. 7-6, just like that, 21 seconds of the power play. Here's the pass across, initially by Johnson. Atwood's gonna look right back to him. Barrie hustling back. You can see Daryl Robertson was following Roger Weiss, which is a pretty good idea as he cuts to the net. You can see him chasing him down, then turns and tries to get back out top. Dive, trying to get by Mike Miller. Latimer there to set a pick.
Nice.
Roll, nice job. What a goal. That is how you turn things back around. What a great play. Connor Latimer, we talked earlier about how he hasn't looked entirely comfortable in the league so far this year.
6, 17.
That was picture perfect.
Blizzard, you know, the Demons got the last 2 goals, and this pick and roll, it's a nice play. It's also bringing the momentum back in their favor.
Nice job staying out of the crease, tiptoeing along the line, launching the ball down to up to Latimer. Levick takes it. He's got Shane Scott, but he'll score instead. Faked the pass across to Latimer, then ripped it top corner. It's 9-6.
26.
You're really going to start to see the Atwood break out. Roger Weiss, Tommy Montour. You got to see these top guys starting to step it up and take some chances.
Well, and Montour was coming over. There's a shot by Roger Weiss. Goes straight into Wes McDonald. Gets it back, shoots, scores. Hat trick for Roger Weiss. Too little too late with 11 seconds to go. But what a night for Roger Weiss.
You know what, Stephen, I dare to say this is probably one of Barrie's best games in the history of their franchise.
Yeah.
They struggled the first couple years they were in. Once they came into the league last year, they started to turn it around, and here they beat the first place undefeated Demons on the road Friday night. We talked about it earlier. Hats off to all the players and the coaching staff from Barrie for an excellent showing tonight.
Yeah, and they were down 3-0. So since that time, they went on a 9-3 run. Right. Then Roger Weiss gets this late one. 9-7 with 11 seconds to go. Mike Miller will try and scoop this out cleanly, but Mike Gillen just clogs it up. He's happy to let the time tick away. 5 seconds to go. The ball's still there. Gillen pulls it out, and another tremendous effort by Mike Gillen, and he will stroll down to congratulate his goaltender, Angus Dineley, on an outstanding effort. The Blizzard will be all around him. And they might want to say congrats to Mike Teeter as well, who had a big part to play in this victory. Yeah. Roger Weiss, our 3rd star with 3 goals and 2 assists. A terrific night for him. A little quiet early, but really came on in the second half. Our 2nd star, giving up just 7 goals, was Angus Dineley, and he was just sharp throughout for Barrie.
You know what? He was on his game right from the get-go. A couple of weak ones early, but they got him moving and they got him in behind, and Dineley really showed why he's been one of the premier goalies in this league.
And Mike Teeter, no question about it, the 1st star of this game with 4 goals and 2 assists, and he was just very strong, moving the ball, shooting the ball, and not only did he have those 6 points and do a lot on offense, the one play where he raced down the floor to take away a scoring chance. I mean, just epitomized what he brings to this team.
And he really showed that he is a two-way player, and coming back, and I think it was Montour that he was chasing down one of the fastest guys on the Demons team, and after an offensive set like that, to be able to chase down one of the fastest guys on the opposition, hats off to Teeter.
Yeah, it was such a smart play too, because as I mentioned at the time, he didn't worry about what Montour was doing. He saw where he had to go to get a chance and took a beeline straight to there. That's how he was able to do it. It's like a football player on a turnover, an interception. knowing he's got to take an angle to get to the right spot.
And that was just a smart heads-up play by a smart player. So
that will do it for tonight. Thanks so much for being with us.